Strap in. Action junkies, this list is locked, loaded, and ready to blow you away. We're counting down the top 10 best explosive action movies you need to watch right now on Hulu Prime and Tubi. From relentless shootouts to bone-crushing brawls, these films don't just entertain, they go full throttle from start to finish. Whether you're into gritty revenge, all-out war zones, or one-man army chaos, we've got you covered. Let's light the fuse. A retired MMA fighter, haunted by a fatal accident in the ring, lives in isolation working at a salt mine. But when the widow of the man he killed pleads for help finding her missing son, he's dragged back into a world of violence. The trail leads to the brutal streets of Marseille, where gangs rule and betrayal is everywhere. Teaming up with a relentless cop seeking justice for her brother's death, they dive deep into the criminal underworld. From underground fights to high-speed chases, every scene pushes the limits. As the clock ticks, redemption, revenge, and survival collide. Will he save the boy and himself before it's too late? Pure adrenaline with a powerful emotional core. KO is a must-watch knockout.
At John Wick.
I think our dad married John Wick.
He walked away from the mob to start fresh with his family, opening a small diner and leaving the violence behind. But one last job goes wrong, and now he's the target. The city erupts in chaos as his old crew hunts him down, dragging his wife and kids into the crossfire. With no one to trust, he must fight through the night, dodging bullets, explosions, and betrayal at every turn. His wife proves just as tough, and together they take the war to the streets. From gritty back alleys to brutal face-offs, every moment is loaded with tension. It's a race against time, and survival means going all in. Raw, explosive, and relentless guns up delivers action with serious heat. In a retro-futuristic version of the 1960s, a brilliant team of heroes already known to the world must face their greatest challenge yet. When a cosmic messenger arrives with a terrifying warning about a force that devours entire planets, the team is thrown into a battle that could end life as they know it. With Earth in danger and their own family hanging in the balance, they must race against time to stop an unstoppable enemy. Flashbacks reveal how their powers changed everything, while present-day choices test their unity. From breathtaking lab tech to explosive space showdowns, it's a mix of heart, heroism, and high-stakes adventure. This isn't just an origin story, it's the beginning of something cosmic.
Back at you.
In a brutal future, where survival is entertainment, a desperate father volunteers for a deadly game show to pay for his daughter's life-saving treatment. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days while being hunted by elite killers across a dystopian America, all streamed live to bloodthirsty audiences. But as he evades traps, ambushes, and betrayal, he becomes more than a contestant, he becomes a symbol. Each day, the stakes grow deadlier, and the system that profits from pain starts to fear him. Explosive action, dark satire, and raw emotion fuel every second. It's not just about surviving the game, it's about destroying it from the inside. The Running Man is a high-octane, fight-or-die thriller you won't be able to look away from.
I just have one question.
What did you do last summer?
5 friends bury a dark secret after accidentally hitting someone in a late-night crash. A year later, threatening notes arrive, and a masked killer with a deadly hook starts hunting them one by one. As they gather for a beach party, paranoia and fear escalate. Desperate to survive, they team up with survivors from a past massacre who know all too well what they're facing. Tense chases, jump scares, and twisted betrayals keep the suspense tight. This new chapter blends nostalgia with fresh terror, bringing back familiar faces to guide a new generation. Packed with brutal scares and emotional stakes, it's a pulse-pounding horror ride that proves some secrets never stay buried.
How are you still standing?
A stoic hitman named Kai arrives in Bangkok and hires a local cab driver, Fa, offering $6,000 to drive him around all night with no questions. As the city lights blur by, Kai makes 5 deadly stops, eliminating targets connected to a tragic accident that killed his daughter and granddaughter. Unaware of the full truth at first, Fa slowly realizes she's integral to his mission. At the same time, an offbeat police detective races to piece together the carnage unfolding across the city. Inspired by the film Collateral, this thriller blends slow-burn tension with bursts of violence. While the pacing is quiet, Mark Dacascos brings precision and intensity to a revenge story soaked in quiet rage and moral conflict.
It's gonna be a bad one. Come on.
In Rumble Through the Dark, a washed-up bare-knuckle fighter named Jack Boucher fights to save his foster mother's home from foreclosure deep in the Mississippi Delta. Haunted by trauma and memory loss, Jack owes a massive debt to a ruthless crime boss named Big Mama Sweet. After a brief gambling win, he loses everything in a crash, and the cash is stolen by a mysterious carnival worker, who later turns out to be his estranged daughter. With no options left, Jack agrees to one final brutal underground fight that could cost him his life. Fueled by desperation and love, this gritty, emotional drama mixes raw violence with quiet heartbreak. It's a tale of redemption carved from sweat, pain, and southern grit.
The last thing I do is drive that car. I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
A former Formula One star, sidelined by a devastating crash decades ago, is pulled back into the high-speed world when a struggling team offers a comeback. Paired with a talented rookie, he must not only face the intense competition on the track, but also confront his past and mentor the next generation. As the season heats up, personal challenges and fierce rivalries test their limits. With jaw-dropping racing scenes, emotional battles, and powerful character moments, this film captures the thrill and drama of Formula One like never before. It's a story about redemption, teamwork, and the relentless pursuit of victory, delivering non-stop adrenaline that keeps you glued from start to finish. Nearly 30 years after the rage virus devastated Britain, a new story unfolds following a young boy, his father, and his sick mother as they leave their fortified island home, searching for medical help on the mainland. What they find is a world transformed. Infected creatures have evolved, now more dangerous and cunning than ever. The family must navigate this hostile landscape, facing terrifying alphas and the brutal realities of survival. The film dives deep into themes of family bonds, trust, and the fight to hold on to humanity in a world falling apart. With intense action, emotional moments, and a haunting atmosphere, this sequel brings fresh life to the zombie genre while honoring the original's legacy. A gripping post-apocalyptic thriller you can't miss.
Grit. Lisa Chenille.
Ethan Hunt faces his most dangerous mission yet when a mysterious enemy from his past resurfaces with a plan that could destroy everything. Betrayed and hunted, he must reunite his team and race across the globe to stop a catastrophic threat. From high-speed chases to death-defying stunts, every moment is packed with edge-of-your-seat action. Trust is shattered as hidden secrets come to light, making allies and enemies indistinguishable. With lives on the line and time running out, Ethan must push beyond his limits to save the world one last time. Explosive, intense, and full of twists. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning delivers a perfect blend of suspense, heart, and non-stop thrills that'll keep you hooked until the very end.